Welcome back. I have a different fit because I did go to a doctor's appointment with my children, and sweats and a sweater was not it. So I had to change, but I'm back. I don't have a snack with me again. That's all right. But by the title of this video, um, how do you handle disrespect? This can be from anyone, really. Um, Coworkers, peers, parents, grandparents, siblings, sister, brother, anything. um, Not telling you something you don't already know, just confirming some information for you through spirit. And that's all. Yeah. Kind of explained how the stream of consciousness is, or, well, yeah, consciousness and collective. Um, we are a collective that share a stream of consciousness, and that's why we all have some pieces to pick up from the same reading, because we are all going through a similar thing in a different way, and blah blah blah. So anyway, let me actually show you your, or that's fine. Let me get right into it so that I don't make this one too long this time. So we're gonna right about there. Right about there. And we're going to set up our fluorite right here. This is our piece of double-ended, double-pointed fluorite. So again, this reading will have a few facets to it, 4 rather. So it will be several facets. And the facets are the disrespect itself, the disser, the reality of how it was handled, and how to adjust, if any. And then some angel guidance at the end as well, and bonus schmonus reading for subscribers only. And that is picked out by a rooting pineapple anana. And yeah, that's what we got. So pile number 3 with the fluorite point. Thank you for joining me. If you like the vibe, please subscribe, leave a comment below. I'm not going to tell everybody to subscribe because I do want an organic channel. I don't live for the numbers, but you are very welcome to stay if you feel at home. So grab a snack. I don't have one. The water is my snack right now, and that's okay. But if you are drawn to any other readings, if you're already like, well, what were pile numbers 1 and 2? Number 1 was a zebra stone, zebra quartz, I believe it's called. It is absolutely beautiful, black and white, very hefty palm stone here. He is so handsome. Love him so much. And number 2 is a big chunky piece of tourmaline. With a little freckle of quartz right over here. Very cute. Very cute. We love freckles here. Very cute. Okay, so those are 1 and 2. If you are drawn to watching those in the other reading, I may link the reading below. Totally forgot about that. But anyway, let's get into it. Let's reveal your cards. So we have here the disrespect, the disser, the reality of the handle, how to adjust, and messages at the end. courage, time, Libra, a star, how it was handled, peacekeeper, adjustment if necessary, the Six of Swords. And as final spirit message, infinity symbol. So, okay. We'll start with the first facet, which is the disrespect itself. And in this card with courage, the sword, perhaps is it a dagger? Can it be called a dagger? Not sure. Um, time is vulgaris with the Libra scales and peacekeeper. Noted. So y'all may be or have prominent Libra placements, maybe Sun, Moon, or Rising, perhaps your Venus as well, or your Mars. Heavy on the Mars energy here because just because Buffalo also was on my mind right now before I came on to read these cards. I was having some nuggies and I offered my daughter some buffalo sauce. And then it got me thinking about how buffalo sauce came to be and buffalo wings and so forth. But it was just an emphasis on buffalo. Anyway, okay. I think the disrespect here was perhaps something to do with um subliminally gaslighting you or um what's the word, dimming your light without you knowing. um y'all may have big energy to where without saying anything people feel you, and sometimes that's intimidating because it's intense and people don't know what to do with intensity, and people can run away because it's just too much to bear. um and that's not a bad thing, neither. It's just that's neither here nor there. It's just some people just cannot bear big energy, and they flee from it. So I feel like the disrespect for some of y'all was very subliminal and manipulative. I think that you were it was attempted to make you feel as though you were not courageous, as though you could not accomplish something, as though there was something you could not do or be. Um, and this was coming from a very judging person, perhaps a person who would think that they are above others. Um, Someone who wore a mask for sure, someone who would kind of just show up to give judgment, really. That's what the mirror does, and it's what he's called to do. But I think that these people just had a nose for being in other people's maybe business in a way where they would judge it from a high nose type of perspective, if that makes sense. Um, and I think that because it was coming from this source, I believe that you kept the peace. Again, with this like buffalo energy, a buffalo could ram the heck out of you and just, it's game over. I think, am I wrong? Let me know because 10:01 on the clock. So, yes, there's again a gentle giant energy here as well, stemming from pile number 2, or not stemming from, kind of trickling from pile number 2, because what I see here is that there is so much power inside of you, and you make the decision to show your soft feminine. Even with weapon in your hand, it's still very loosely held, almost saying like, look, I'm not going to use this to harm you. It says let go of the need to be right. And i think that I think that you knew that these judgments were not accurate, and that these false allegations is what I just heard. These false allegations are that, false allegations. And there is no need to defend, because you are focused on the peace. You are focused on cultivating better for you. Um, how to adjust, if any. Your inner child may have a bit of a hard time letting go, maybe of not like the need to be right. I think that you have an easier time with that, but I think you might be having a hard time letting go. Perhaps like just like, what I'm saying is maybe you're having trouble giving distance or making distance between you and the thing that keeps judging you. Um, and so even if you can't stop encountering in real life this person, situation, thing, place, occupation, task, I'm not saying to disassociate, but detach. There it is. It's detach. Detachment and disassociation is not quite the same thing. Um, Detaching takes more critical thinking and acting in a way that's not harmful to anybody. Um, Sorry, my daughter distracted me a little bit. But there's a little piece of candy on the side of the boat, and I feel like it's okay to adorn your departure. I think it's okay to leave things behind and
You can go to the playground when you're done.
nope, because we're going to the pumpkin patch.
But for a little bit.
No, we can't go to no, we're not going to two things. I'm working right now. Can you please get out of
When
the
you're
room?
done.
Can you please listen to me? Get out.
With you.
No, Mama, you distract me. You keep pushing me and touching, and you're talking to me. Penny. Penny.
Okay.
1. Close my door. It was closed. Thank you. Thank you so much. Anyway. Yeah, see, creating distance. Like I did it right now. I did my best to keep my cool. Peacekeeper. The energy was behind it though, but I did my best to execute it in a way where it was soft and feminine, still taking into consideration that she does enjoy being with me, but also, again, reconsidering what I need right now. Right now, I don't need to be touched under the table. I don't need to be distracted, and I don't need to be listening to her requests, you know? And so, gently, please create distance between you and the disharmony that is being caused or inflicted upon you. Does not make you a bad person, and it doesn't make you go out of the way. It's not being avoidant either, because truly, some things just don't need your direct attention. And so, with infinity, an ebb and flow, and I think that you are dealing with perhaps people or places or things that just it's a cycle. The same way that humans are growing through things. Excuse me, through puberty, through just school, relationships and work and things like that. We're always growing, and there's an ebb and flow to closeness and distance that you might also be understanding. And so I think that that's also helping you keep the peace, knowing that conditions are temporary and nothing is really forever, especially the circumstances that you're able to change. And honestly, more often than not, that is our perspective, and it's just it's that easy to change our reality with our perspective. And then when you gain momentum, you're able to really actually shift the matter in your life for it to materialize into exactly what you were thinking of. You may also believe in reincarnation, and or um, you know a type of regeneration of energy, um, something of the sort. Hmm. I don't feel like there's much to say in this pile because it feels like you, again, Libra scales are here. There is this just natural ability to be diplomatic, to not mm, invite, promote, tolerate unnecessary drama. And so I think there's little to say because truly the boundaries are strong. I heard it in Yoda's. The boundaries are strong here. Um, and anyway, I got into I dozed off into Star Wars stuff, and I don't even fucking watch Star Wars. But anyway, courage with number 13. Time. If you've never experienced the joy of accomplishing more than you can imagine, Plant a Garden by Robert Brault. It's true though. Oracle meanings: have faith in your own abilities and take steps and leap forward with confidence. You can do this, and you should, as the energies of time are not only showing positivity, but also a little mystical assistance afforded to you. If you are seeking an answer, it is positive as long as you act now. Failure to believe or care deeply enough can result in failure and delay. Cultivation: plant from late autumn to the end of winter in tropical areas from the end of winter or early spring until the late autumn in temperate climates, and in cold zones from mid-spring until early autumn. Thyme grows in most soils, makes a lovely border plant, and can be planted successfully in containers. Ensure they are positioned in full sunlight and that the soil does not become waterlogged. Harvest lightly as required. The magical correspondences, its uses boost activity, happiness, affection, courage, and strength. Leo energy is also here. The deities are the fairies, Aphrodite, Gifon, Nehalenia, Venus, and the celestial body is Venus, and the astrological sign associated is Libra. Again, there is also a spell in here. If you would like that, drop it in the comments down below what pile you would like it for, and I'll get that to you for sure. Yeah. Again, I think that the disrespect was trying to gaslight you and to make you feel more small or insignificant than you actually are. And baby, I think that you've always known that you're great. You're just great. And I think that you've always had confidence. And it's why you like to keep the peace, because it's like, why fight? Why fight? We all have something beautiful to share, and we can all benefit from each other. Why are we fighting? And like, the path of least resistance is honestly just an amazing one. But some people just love to struggle and they love to have excuses as to why they get surprised when shit doesn't change for them. But anyway.
Can you get my stuff
What stuff?
in the car?
Can you ask Damien for help, please? Ask Damien for help, please. Okay, no more yucky snacks, please. That's it. Okay. Yeah, go, please. Ask Damien for help nicely. Let me actually give him a text. Okay. Anyway, Peacekeeper. The reality of how you handled. Oh, there it is. Let go of the need to be right. The message is.
Go in the room and I'll get it for you.
Can you please close my door?
Cheese.
Gracias.
Cheese with
Excuse me. Choose peace and happiness over the need to be right. Rather than trying to prove a point, save your energy for what's important. The Peacekeeper is a wise Native American woman who has been influenced by white Buffalo women. She holds a peace pipe, which is emblematic of surrendering the need to fight and offering harmony instead. She is a soul who knows what it's like to feel under threat and to stand up for what she believes in and what is right. Her medicine helps you take the higher road in every situation, even if you're under pressure to make a quick decision. It is a reminder that within your hands lies the power to make the right choice for all involved. You may be feeling on edge due to a stressful situation. There's a warrior within you that wants to rise up, prove your point, and get the truth across. But you're being reminded by ancestor wisdom that truth will always be revealed in the end. It's more important at this time to avoid arguments or heated discussions where you know you'll be fighting a losing battle. There is much more power in choosing to move forward from a higher perspective. This will allow you to connect deeply to the guidance within and the intuition that will lead you towards the healing of the whole situation, along with any wounds it may have inflicted on you. Choose peace. You know it's calling you. Number 32, infinity. Eternity, wholeness, and completion. The lemniscent symbolize infinity. What? Lemniscent? 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 Number 32 brings a personal sense of creative freedom. We, as divine beings experiencing humanity, will find it is not entirely possible to fully know and understand infinity. We chose this existence of finite boundaries and limitations to better understand and express the illusion of individuality because this cannot be done as pure spirit, which is, by definition, infinite. Yet, during our human adventures, there is still what might be termed a ghost of an idea that there is far more to our sagas than what we can see, hear, smell, taste, and touch. It sits quietly at the center, patiently waiting for you to give it a nod or a wink. For those who are destined to follow a certain path, sooner or later you will be drawn to your calling. Something will happen that grabs you by the ears and forces you to look closely with both eyes. Some of you may even experience a near death experience or an NDE and even leave the body for a brief tour of the beyond. During these times of intensity, everything can seem to be condensed into the expanded moment you are experiencing. Time seems to slow, and your surroundings are crisp, clear, and in 3D. Every detail is etched into your memories, and as the events unfold, you may become aware of the feeling that you are being watched. At this moment, spirit has entered you, and you are changed forever, because as of now, you remember. For the past couple of thousands years plus, philosophy and mathematics has striven to to explain the unexplainable to our limited brains. In some cases, they would have better luck trying to get an octopus to play the bagpipes. But regardless, some of us have tripped and gone down that rabbit hole at some time in our lives. For example, my teen years were spent largely on horseback while avoiding school. This gave me precious time alone and afforded loads of time to think. I remember clearly contemplating division and wondering how far anything could be divided repeatedly and beyond what the human eye could see. The answer I came up with was infinity. Of course, after arriving at that conclusion, I decided to go the other way, and wondered how many times something could be multiplied before it was too large for humans to contemplate. Again, I arrived at the same answer. This leads to the question, just what is infinity? Beyond the known universe, the cosmos dances and spins in perfect synchronicity. Using the ebb and flow of stars, it's funny I use that word. Well, yeah, it is in there. The ebb and flow of stars, planets, moons, and galaxies, the creator of all that is, weaves the tapestry of life with no beginning and no end. The subtle elegance of divine creation captures the music of the spheres in the chorus of all life, thus giving voice to the infinite. Infinity may be difficult to explain or describe, perhaps because it is meant to be experienced. To reach beyond our senses into the void, we must first incorporate our essence into our daily lives. Only by spirit breathing its essence into our bodies do we live. Only by allowing Spirit a voice can we find our way out of the darkness. Only by Spirit's grace can we exist. The guidelines are the expanded moments of awareness where we accept, acknowledge, and embrace our place in the universe. The infinite now brings our thoughts, actions, and voices into harmony with the grand design. There is only this moment. Where there was a restriction, there is now endlessness. My voice is getting real tired. I'm real sleepy, TBH. But I'm gonna keep pushing. The seeker. Um, I hope these messages resonated with you. Thank you to your spirit guides. Let me actually listen one more time, see if I missed anything. Nope. That's all. Okay. Well, if you're leaving me here because you're not a subscriber, toodaloo. I'll see you later. 3131. But yeah, maybe you'll find something that you'll like and you'll stick around. But if you keep coming back, well, I'm not sure why you don't stick around and subscribe. So, anyway, let's get into our special love reading because it's just fucking dramatic, y'all. It's dramatic out here. Excuse me while I yawn. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Just trying to. Excuse me. Let me listen, y'all. Okay. So, getting a bit of a storyline. I feel like this is a past relationship, situationship, something where, to be honest, neither of the parties were really satisfied with each other, but neither of them were telling each other, I don't think. This may have been I don't know, just that a relationship of some kind. It could have been romantic to a degree. Again, may have just been a situationship, but um I don't see either of the parties being very satisfied with how things turned out. Perhaps um I think there was a bit of an unacceptance of this isn't really gonna work long term. Um in this card, the sun is sad and it's just a spot on the card, but it almost looks like as if it could pass for a tear. And the moon also looks not very happy, and they're facing away from each other. So I think that y'all maybe, yes, there was attraction perhaps, and to some degree you guys grounded each other and it was familiar and comfortable. You know, potatoes can be good for you or really shitty for you. You know, if you they make vodka, like vodka's not really great for you. Fries are not amazing to have all the time either, even though like half of us are addicted to them. But um yeah, a storyline here is that there was a lot of shedding to be done. This was This was just something that you both had to go through to transform. Either one or both of you really shed your old skin and changed your perception and really, really gave it your all to understand all your facets. Again, with like the feeling of having such an inner power and passion, but still expressing it in a very, excuse me, graceful way where it's not going to be burning anybody, it's not going to be hurting anybody, stepping on no toes. Like, it's very serene. It's just calm energy, but very powerful for sure. This was talking about your future relationship or your next one after, or I think this was about your first date after your heartbreak. Because, yeah, some of us are a little bit nervous to get back out there because we got did so dirty, like super dirty, and it was just like, damn, like, is there really anyone for us? But like literally it's in the cards, y'all. There's desire, triumph, balance, princess of arrow, ace of coins, king of staves, and the king of cups. We have a king and a queen here. We got couple, couple, couple. And like it's just really in the cards for y'all to have that partner that, you know, goes the distance for you. Some of y'all may relate to the story of Hercules in the sense of like Hercules knew, he felt it in his soul that he was bigger than what the town was telling him he was, and the town was telling him that he was a menace and a freak and all these things, because they saw how like ridiculously strong he is. And yes, he was kind of having accidents and things, but like truly, like that not enough people in the town were able to shift their perspective of him and to say, wow, look, you could help in this way, or really allocate his strengths instead of focusing on like, holy fucking shit, you wreck this. So yeah, I think that you'll also find a partner who will not do that to you. That someone who will respect your setbacks, respect your fuck ups, because really we're nobody's perfect and we're always growing and evolving. And if we're with someone who can't be forgiving when we fuck up but also holds us accountable to be better or to do better or to say, hey, like, this isn't good in so and so way, like, that's important too. And you will have that person who will satisfy many aspects of you, from like, I just feel a lot of respect from this group of cards here. There's just so much honor, and 4114 on the clock I saw as I was saying that. So you guys will mirror this. This will be reciprocal. The respect, the admiration, the wow, I love you, like, I'm lucky to have you, is going to be very reciprocal. Okay, honestly, I'm gonna like, phew, 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 phew. It's been like 40 minutes, so I'm just gonna read from the books what we have here at the table, and I'm gonna go take a naparoni because I do need a recharge after this. But it helps recharge me when you guys slip in my slip in my tip jar. It's all detailed down below. Any amount is amazing, and yeah, just really anything helps. Not obligated, but definitely always appreciated at any time. Anyway, numbers 5 and 34. Potato. When the world wearies and society fails to satisfy, that's funny, satisfaction came up a lot, there is always a garden. Mini Almoner. Oracle meanings. Explore the deeper, innermost areas of yourself and situations. As a potato indicates energies that are calling you to look again at what you may have once missed, and will help you to bring stability. If you are looking for an answer, try pulling back a little to let things settle on their own first. Challenges at the moment may include ignorance, self centeredness, and forgetfulness, so make sure you are compassionate and focused. Cultivation. In cold climates, plant potatoes from seed in spring after the last frost. In temperate areas, you can plant in autumn, and in tropical zones from summer through winter. Grow in very sunny positions in deep, well drained, rich soil that ensure any potatoes that come to the surface are covered with soil. Potatoes can be grown in large pots. Harvest new potatoes from 3 weeks after flowering, and the rest 15 to 20 weeks from planting. Magical correspondences include image magic, healing, health protection, compassion, and stabilities. Deities associated with this root is the Saint Patrick, Lu, and Tiltil. The celestial body is the moon and the sun, and the astrological sign of Virgo. Oh yeah, I didn't even mention that. Interesting. Virgo and Libra here. All right. Pansy. In gardens, beauty is a byproduct. The main business is sex and death. Sam Lewell. Pansies indicate that people are being pulled into your life who align well with you. Romance may be on the agenda, but this energy also helps build community and friendship circles, possibly where learning takes place. It is time to step back. It is time to step back a little and relax into what is happening naturally. Hesitation and overthinking could cause blockages, and watch out for personal deception and gossip. Cultivation. Plant from the end of summer through to the end of autumn in tropical areas. In autumn or spring in cold places and in temperate environments, you can plant from early summer until the end of autumn. The best position for pansies is one in which they receive full morning sun and afternoon shade. Feed every second week and deadhead regularly. The plants will flower in about 16 weeks and the vase life is around 7 days. Magical correspondences include memories, meditation, kindness, resonance, and weather magic. The deities are fairies, Karis, and Kuan Yin. The celestial body associated is Saturn and the astrological sign of Libra. Again, an attraction spell is here. There was a grounding spell in the other one. If you would like to know about that, let me know in the comments down below and I will provide that for you. Snake. I'm a snake. Cast off the old, reveal your true colors, talents, and gifts to the world. In many spiritual traditions, the snake offers powerful medicine. In tantric energies, it symbolizes the kundalini, which is the powerful serpentine energy within that allows you to reach your highest spiritual potential. When these sacred ones saw a snake in nature or encountered one in a dream, they knew that there was transformation in the air. For me, the snake card not only represents the shedding of old skin, but moving beyond the limitations caused by carrying of the venom of negative thoughts about others or the past. The energy of renewal is washing over your life at this time. If for some reason you feel that your true self hasn't been recognized or you've been mistreated by others, know this energy is not leaving you. As you've been working through your old stories and all the self-limiting beliefs that you've accumulated along the way, you've been pulling away a shield of skin that has created limiting experiences. Your own personal commitment to growth has been recognized, and now the external world will begin to reflect all the work that you've been doing within. If you feel someone you love has misunderstood, you recently, they will be able to see beyond that if you're willing to recognize your own challenges. This is a time for renewal, abundance, and connection. Let yourself be reborn and celebrated. Lovely. Let's read number 14, perception. Inspired by the tarot's The Hangman, number 14 adequately perceives any situation. Explore other avenues. Between our commitments to allow events to unfold organically and the desire to consider the individual puzzle pieces and to understand what is going on, there lies the annoying idea of perception. Think of it as a mental speed bump that will take out the undercarriage of your vehicle if you don't notice it and slow down. What seems like a colossal roadblock may in reality be only a slight course change. What you experience emotionally truly does depend on your personal viewpoint. When confronted with a big scary monster that is usually safe tucked under the bed or locked in the closet, the wisest decision would be to stop and choose a course of action before proceeding. By taking a mental half step sideways, backing up a bit, and gaining another point of view, we often find that what we believe to be a major problem is nothing more than a slight inconvenience. Whoever or whatever has your attention and might be consuming your thoughts and energy and diverting you from your goal. So ask yourself, is it worthy of my consideration? However, from another perspective, there are often times when we need to put ourselves in another's position and experience the events from their viewpoint. What? And the experience the events from their point of view is paramount. I read that a little funky. What motivates one person to greatness may inspire only mediocrity in another. All in all, it is the relevance and importance we assign to the motivating factor that either builds a fire under us or douses the flame, which is why taking the opportunity to view the situation from another perspective can be both educational and informative. Then and only then may we understand the significance between allowing things to take their natural course and trimming the sails on a boat to adjust our course. The ultimate goal here is to recognize established patterns of behavior. Some serve you well and therefore will continue to be used. Others have long since outworn their usefulness and need to be assigned in the recycle bin. How well this works will depend on how willing you are to let go of what no longer serves. Recognition is a key factor here. If it's not broken, don't fix. If it is broken, how bad is the damage? Is it a duct tape and hammer kind of repair job, or does this require surgical skills to remove the blight from existence? Once you have observed the person or situation from all angles, the answer will be clear. Then allow the natural selection process to begin. You've got this. Cumulus clouds swirl around a cobalt verdant earth yes, as it hangs in a star-filled sky. Swirls of stardust glitter in brilliant contrast to the eternal cerulean blue of beyond. On the luminous rocky surface of the moon, a sapphire blue dragon rests comfortably with his person. The dragon's gleaming golden crest and wings reflect the light upon the hidden sun. His ivory horns defend the one in charge of his harm. Penny, stop coming in and out, please. You're naked. Please go. Get the out, please. I'm almost done, but if you don't let me keep reading, I'm not going to be done. Please, let me have some space. My goodness. She keeps coming in and out of my freaking under my table. Swirls of stardust glitter in brilliant contrast to the blah on the blah blah with his person. Ivory horns defend the one in his charge from harm. Upon his leg he cradles a raven-haired maiden as she rests her head against his smooth-scaled face. Dressed in gossamer white, with her feet tucked under her gown, her arms gently cradle her knees as she gazes at the earth in quiet contemplation. In silent companionship, millions of miles away from here and now, they each reflect inward toward their own perception. Guidelines. Total and complete understanding allows you to be without judgment or prejudice. Surrender to the higher authority that dwells within. What? Oh my god. Can you just stop? Hello?
Hola, ¿qué tal? Buenas tardes.
¿Qué quiere?
Mi nombre es Lolita Guerrero y estoy hablando de la oficina ayudando al hispano. Esta llamada es para las personas que han sufrido accidentes dentro y fuera de su trabajo, así como
Okay. Oh my god. I'm annoyed. I just, no. Annoyed. Anyway, I declined a call twice. Can you please just stop calling me after I decline it twice? Sheesh. Anyway, dressed in gossamer white with her feet tucked under her gown. Oh my goodness. No. Oh my gosh. In silent companionship, perception, total, blah, 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 gaining a different perspective, brings an enlightened, me.
Okay, Minecraft.
Good luck. The PS is not out. It's lost. Good luck. Gaining a different perspective brings an enlightened perception of the person, situation, and events. You may see things more clearly when you look with more than your eyes. I'm never coming live again when my kids are home. I hated this. Terrible. Terrible. Why can't my daughter just respect that I have things to do and blah, 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 blah. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. But I gotta go before she starts harassing me about whatever she wants. And then this kid is out here also talking, and I'm not coming live again when it's kid time here. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought down below. Feel free to support me in other ways, like watching my video all the way through, even if it's on silent. Just give me some more views. Share this, subscribe, whatever you want to do, please. Except fucking make fun of me. Don't do that. Or make fun of each other. Why? Anyway, have such a great day. See you later, alligators. Bye.